for sure how today was going to go, but with all the emotions going into it and then just the way the game went, just how back and forth it was throughout, how do you think you guys just kind of processed all that and kind of held your boys through the finish line?
Yeah, I thought we held our emotions in check before the game. Everybody was focused. Everybody was locked in to start the game. You saw that we both game planned very well. A little rough start on offense, but both defenses were locked in. Yeah, and then towards the end of the game with the crowd and everything, I'm proud of the guys, the way they handled, especially going into overtime and staying poised and taking care of business in overtime.
Cale, what's going through your mind on those two corner threes? You stepped into those.
It's pretty open, so it's one of those where you have to shoot it, and felt confident, stepped into it, and just knocked it down. So.
Cale's performance, especially in crunch time with plays he made on both ends of the floor.
I told him in the second half, hey, we're going to need you to knock one down because they were kind of helping off of him. And he came up huge in that overtime. I was so glad you hit those threes. That made me so happy. He was great. He was great.
How important was Cale's 8 rebounds and Price's 7 kind of to relieve some pressure for you?
Yeah, at Iowa, they kind of dominated us on the glass at times. Today they did as well, but I think we got some very timely, necessary rebounds, especially there in overtime. They were huge of just cleaning up. I know I try and keep those bigs out of there, and then it's always great if I got a guy locked up and then I see one of my guys just flying by me and grabbing one. We got to get it as a team. That's the most important thing. So Cale and Price were huge in that.
What you've gone through last year, coming back this year, you guys tied the most wins in program history today. Senior night, you guys get a ring of honor around the court. What are those emotions you're going through?
I got a little emotional there after the game. It's been a long journey, and it's been really rewarding. Last time today in PBA was, and to close it out this way, you want to win on your senior night, and I'm so happy for all the seniors on our team that we did that and we closed it out the right way at home. I didn't think I was going to be that emotional after the game, but it was pretty cool with all the fans. Just to have that moment.
What was the mood like in the huddle for either of you just at the end of regulation going into overtime? Are you guys able to reset?
Yeah, just take a deep breath. Obviously we were in a position where we probably didn't want to be in overtime, and we would love to handle those last, whatever it was, 3 or 4 minutes better. But the situation was what it was, and with everything that was going on, with it being senior day, these guys' last chance, we just had to take a moment together and take a breath, refocus, and really just lock in on the defensive end. They were kind of carving us up down the stretch, and so we knew that was going to be where we won in overtime, and to hold them to 5, obviously that meets our goal that we have for every 4-minute media timeout. We just had to take a breath and reset and refocus going into overtime.
Defensively, you guys held Bennett's to 11 points and I think just 4 points over second half and overtime. What was the plan against him, maybe compared to what it was in Iowa City, and how well do you think you guys executed?
Yeah, the guy's unbelievable. 45 minutes is normal for him, right? But just the amount of attention that he draws is pretty insane. You always have to know where he's at. And I think that Sam and Jamarcus spent a lot of time on him, and then our bigs, you have to give a lot of credit to our bigs too, because they're so at the level in the pick and roll. A lot of times it's 2 on the ball and you're guarding them with 2 people. But then, I don't know. He's tough. We really didn't want to give him dip threes, right? When he's in his isolation and his pick and roll, don't let him step you off and get up a 3-pointer. He's a handful.
Rienk, how much the fact that you guys had to finish this out in overtime sort of epitomizes the senior group and the team, just the fact that nothing's really come easy to you guys in your career, and you sort of had to end it the same way.
It's a tough group. We've been through our battles. We've been through pretty shitty years. I've heard stories of Sam from his first year of where the program was, and it's been a grind to get it where it is right now, and to grind it out in overtime, like you said, it's it's a testament to the type of character that is on this team. Just got some hard-nosed guys that, yeah, they want to win really bad, and yeah, we've been so together this whole year. So to finish it out together and have everybody step up there, yeah, that was great.
There's obviously a lot going on today with senior day, and the fact that it was Iowa. It's been a long time since you beat them, and it kind of goes beyond basketball with these two schools. How much was that factor for you guys, and just like playing into the tension that was in the arena for 45 minutes?
Yeah, we didn't really want to talk about it. If you can't get up for this game, for a senior night game against a rival, like, you're probably not in the right business in basketball. Like, this is one that you don't even have to talk about the emotions that come with it. Everybody kind of knows, and so, yeah, I think we had 2 good days of prep, and we needed this one, right, just to get back on track before the Big Ten tournament, to bounce back from that UCLA game where we didn't play up to our standard. Like, there was a lot of things that went into it that didn't really need talking about with this group because we know what the stake was.
You had 2 big games start off the month of March here. You obviously had the crown last year. What is it about this month that really gets you fired up?
I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, it's cool. Super special just to be able to, like, these guys didn't want to lose this game on their senior night, but we didn't want them to lose the game on the senior night just as bad. Like, we all get another chance, but it meant a lot to our whole group to send these guys out on the right note. And so, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can keep it going, but good point. I don't know.
Yeah, Cale, I mean, similar question. I mean, just a game like you had tonight, how much does it show how much your game has grown since you got here?
Yeah, like I kind of said before, but it's just all about taking advantage of opportunities. Late in the game, I had some open shots and had to shoot it with confidence and knock it down. But yeah, just when the opportunity comes, that's what we talk about all the time with our group. And it could be in the in overtime of a game in March, or it could be in June when you have to step up onto the practice court for the first time. Like, everything's an opportunity, and just being ready to take advantage of those.
Cale, at the end of the game, you gave the ball to Sam to wind up the clock. I guess what prompted you to do that, and was that kind of indicative of just what he's meant to you in this program?
Yeah, Sam has been through it all, and he's been a consistent force for us through it all. You always know what you're going to get from Sam, and that's heart. You're going to get toughness. And that just kind of felt like the right thing to do. He had earned the right to dribble that ball out on his home court for the final time. And he just continues to fight for our team. And I know it means a little bit, maybe more when your dad's the head coach, but I promise he would be the same. He would fight the same way no matter who was in charge. And so, yeah, just to give him that moment to soak it all in for the last time was cool.
Anything else for these guys?